government is set to embark on a program to rationalize the size of the public sector workers by 2017, and there's a new IMF staff report on Ghana that is announcing this. The 87-page report gives details of Ghana's program with the IMF, including the conditions that the country is expected to meet before further disbursements are made, following the initial one of 114. And according to the report, government will undertake, with the assistance of the development partners, a comprehensive plan to rationalize the size and increasing efficiency of the civil service and allied services on its payroll. That's huge. All right.
I'll go back. Yes. A moment ago, person was asking me what my source is.
Yeah.
It is this 87-page document. Now, it states very clearly and tells government what it can do, even when it comes to social spending. For instance, Ghana, one of the things that has been left out is the school feeding program. It's not there. It's completely not there. It is this, and the subsidy on electricity and petroleum products is clear. I am saying that is the reason why this is happening. It is going to happen once secondary school.
Employment, though.
Yeah, I'll come back to it. You are asking me what my source. When secondary school go back, I am not a prophet, but according to the text of the IMF thing, secondary schools will have to start paying for electricity bill. It is in the same way, and I find this most disingenuous.
For public sector workers to be trained.
Most disingenuous. Look,
there are too many. Then we're told.
What they are saying is that we will not do it until after elections 2017. That is. I think I hear that
who said that?
Labor, but that is what the report says. That the layoffs will start in 2017. The report will be ready at the end of this year, but in 2016, because it is election, what the NDC is telling everybody is that vote for me, let me come to power, and I'll sack all of you as civil servants. That is what all of this means. Vote for me.
That's your interpretation of the action, because this has been agreed with the IMF.
The related strategic plan will be ready by December 2015,
sure.
And will inform the actual rationalization, which is expected to begin in 2017. So it says that you vote for me in 2016. When I come back to power in 2017, I will begin to sack all of you. There we are. But you see, all of this is just a reflection of the very poor management that was really occasioned in 2012. When government overspent $4 billion, overspent that much of money. There is nowhere, not even in the developed economies, that if you create this hole, this gap, you will come out this easy. All of these things. Today, students have to pay for electricity. Tomorrow, workers are going to be laid off in 2017. All of it is a reflection, comes out of that those bad decisions that were taken just to win elections in 2012. That is what we are all suffering now.
Oh, I'm shocked that you are saying this. So, when you increased VAT during your time, it was because of mismanagement. Because you could not manage the country well. That's why you were increasing tax. I think that we in government have to manage this country, and we'll focus on that. Before we went to this IMF, you all remember the homegrown policies. We brought together all shades of opinions, except those that came from them. At the century, we indicated that the civil service was bloated, and we indicated that there's a need to downsize the civil service. This is a homegrown policy. We didn't need the IMF to tell us that the civil service is bloated. So we took this decision on our own and went into the IMF program. It is not new. It's not as if the IMF imposed this on us.
So you're saying that we had already identified this.
Identified the program.
And the IMF agreement is only giving you the legitimacy
to do what we are doing. Okay. We are saying that because the civil service is bloated and inefficient, we need to inject some efficiency into the civil service. You don't need so many people to do one job. You find that when you go to the ministries now, people are reading Lotto newspapers. Is that what we want as a country? What we should be thinking about, and I'm sure this program...
We are going to increase unemployment.
No, what we should be thinking about is when we are able to stabilize in terms of our deficit, that would expand the private sector. The rest will go into the private sector, and the private sector will absorb them. And that is the policy. The policy is to ensure that the private sector expands. More people can be employed in the private sector, while the government sector becomes efficient as the engine of growth. So I think that this is not to lay off workers, but this would ensure efficiency in the public sector, leading up to expansion in the private sector, and they will be absorbed there.
Council,
yes.
What are you talking about?
Talking about what? That you say there's no homegrown policy.
Are you saying that this will not lay off workers?
I have connected it to you. I'm saying that
you see
when the private sector,
conclude for me in 30 seconds. I have to
when the private sector expands,
let me tell you, today the private sector is not getting anywhere. Indeed, the private sector is downsizing because government is just edging out the private sector on who would lend to anybody if they can sell government paper for 26 or 27%. Which bank will take the risk in the face of no electricity, in the face of no water, in the face of,
and give credit to the private sector?
Who would? So you see, we are in the middle of a huge crisis. And
huge crisis.
Oh, absolutely.
Huge crisis.
Let's face it. They talk about
we have improved upon our water supply. We know that we have improved upon our water supply. Our water supply has improved.
They talk about homegrown policy. If you could find the solutions, why did you go to IMF?
All right, thank you very much. And
if you could do it yourself, why did you go to IMF?
This is where I end my discussion this morning. I've had in the studio member of parliament for West in the studio. Is my guest this morning. And Emmanuel Amaliba. And Abraham Amaliba is a member of the NDC. He is also a part-time resident of the Bolga Central constituency, but also a legal team member for the NDC. And thanks for joining me, sir.
And a prospective member of parliament for Bolga Central.
All right. Well, we're taking a break. When we come back, we're wrapping up our show.